Kia ora tātou. My name is Ricky Nelson. I'll be talking about the weaving of Mātauranga Māori with Western science. So its key focus, and this is coming from our surveillance program that we ran about a year ago. There was a key focus for us to develop a framework which incorporates Mātauranga Māori to assess the cultural and environmental impacts of little rust on our taonga, toku iwo, and we focused on the Pōhutukawa. The surveillance program we ran was a vital component in the decision-making around developing a management strategy for little rust within Tauranga Moana. From a kaupapa Māori approach, we had three parts to this surveillance strategy. So the first one was surveillance and monitoring, and we focused on Pōhutukawa as the indicator species. We were after a snapshot of where myrtle rust infections were across Tauranga Moana and the severity of those effects from myrtle rust. The second was to identify trees and stands of significance, and some of these ancient raka were tapu or significant to the local hapu. The third was seed collection and also the cultural diffusion of our kōrero from those taonga raka, from the local hapu, for the protection of their whakapapa and the cultural stories that we were compiling. Public messaging encouraged the local community to log observations of myrtle rust on the iNaturalist app. Our monitors went out regularly to collect data and also target some areas where we had information gaps. This work was important not only to capture a snapshot in time of the spread of myrtle rust across Tauranga Moana, it was also crucial to identify threats to these significant trees. So what are these significant trees? Pōhutukawa, Ngā Pūraka o Tauranga Moana. Our hapu had a research project with Te Whakahōnanga, capturing those pūraka or cultural stories on those tapu or significant stands of Pōhutukawa. Pōhutukawa hold a prominent place in our Māori mythology. Each hapu would have their own story, their own history or cultural connection to this raka. Mowo. So Mowo has a very sad story. He was a lowly mountain trying to drown himself in the sea. Today, Mowo, beautifully adorned with a korowai of Pōhutukawa as the sun rises over Te Moana Nui a Kiwa. Later in the year, you can see a vibrant scarlet red of Pōhutukawa in full bloom. He has gained high mana. This once lowly one is now regarded as a beloved taonga tipuna. So over the many decades, there have been planting programs on Mowo, which have included other varieties of Pōhutukawa, not from the area, and also many hybrids resulting from this planting. This shows the importance of eco-sourcing when collecting seeds and protecting the whakapapa of these significant trees, which means in the management plan of Mowo, protocols like only locally eco-sourced seeds should be used for planting programs on Mowo. Martin spoke about this rangatira tree at Pitau. Now, this is one of the oldest Pōhutukawa in Aotearoa, around about 500 to 600 years old. It's significant to the local hapu because it's tapu, and the tree was used in preparation of tūpapaku, or dead, for burial. Because of the tree's significance, TNBC, the local hapu and also Tauranga City Council are working on a management plan for this particular tree, which unfortunately it is now infected with myrtle rust, and that was actually picked up in our surveillance program. In northern Tauranga Moana, we have a stand of Pōhutukawa used for the same purpose. The preparation of the bodies that would sit in the tree and the bones were collected at a later date to be placed elsewhere. Now, this site was a very sacred site with a wonderful collection of artifacts that were actually found there. Now, the importance of this work was the capturing of the cultural kōrero and stories from their kaumātua, their rangatira, their tōhunga, and their whānau. The mātauranga that actually sits within them, and the recording of it so that it can be passed down to the next generations. Ensuring that cultural connection between the next generation of kaitiaki coming through and these amazing trees. The final part is the collection of the seeds from all these many significant trees, which also includes yellow flowering pūtūkau from Motiti Island. Currently, they're around about that big in our nursery and will be returned back to the local hapu to ensure the whakapapa of their significant rako endures. Our work highlights the importance of working together in partnership with local hapu, iwi, and in the co-management of our tāngata tupiwi, or like the pūtūkau.